The United States has 20 different special operations groups.
Okay.
That's a lot.
What is it? Is that like Rangers, SEALs? Those are special operations
Correct.
groups. Got it.
Our nearest allies, with very few exceptions, like France, Germany, Spain, the UK, they have like 4.
Got it.
So we have 20. The next largest country, or the next country with the most, is Israel. Israel has 18 different special operations groups.
Oh, wow.
The reason that you have these special operations groups is so that you can have a constant rotation of active training in real-world conflict. So we have people in Somalia, and people in Mogadishu, and people in Colombia, and people in Peru. And we have people constantly fighting in support of joint forces, in support of allied forces and peacekeeping missions, right? These are people who get real-time experience with real weapons, firing downrange and shooting people for real, without it being a war. That's why we like proxy war.
So that we can keep them warm.
We keep them warm, constantly training, constantly training. China never had that.
I mean, it's crazy to call it training. It's a real fucking war.
Yeah, but we see it for its training value, and then you rotate people through that.
Jesus Christ.
Now, when you look at what's happened in the last year,
real quick on that. Knowing that we need training, do we induce some of these conflicts so that we can have it, or do we kind of seek them out and then apply force?
It's more of the latter than the first. We seek them out, but once you have the biggest kid in the playground on your side, you're a whole hell of a lot more confident pushing the conflict.
You're saying the other countries, knowing that the U.S. is going to come in, and we're not really mad at it because we need some training.
Yep.
Right.
So they go start.
Just our presence unintentionally will stoke more war.
Correct.
It's like the way you would talk shit if you got a bodyguard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a very different energy than when you're with yourself. Okay, go on.
So now if you understand that China has been investing more in its military-industrial complex, then it has been outpacing its investment in military-industrial complex than its own GDP growth for the last 5 years. And it's already projecting next year to do it again.
Wow.
So that means GDP-wise, economically, it should only be investing about 4%.
But it's going
But it's
hard.
investing 9%. So it's overspending on military development. Combine that with the fact that in the last few months, Taiwan actually just sent out a warning today saying that they're concerned because China has normalized, meaning it's so common that they have normalized military exercises in and around Taiwan, including in Taiwan airspace and Taiwan naval space, littoral space.
Yeah.
So the reason that China is normalizing that type of military activity, because the first stage to military industrial domination, the first stage is being able to protect the homeland.